Maseches Kesubos daf pei hey. The Gemara brings a story that someone was Mocher v'shmua to the Bezdin or Rava, and Basar v'chazar, that's Rava's wife, told Rava that she knows that this person is choshed on shvua, and Rava therefore was mapich the shvua to the sheknegdoi and didn't trust the person to make a shvua. So it's mavu in this sugya. There's a specific nemonos of bigavaei. And Mocher in his chov explains, understanding is that Rav Papa, although he has a tremendous cheskes kashrus, nevertheless it's only chazeskes kashrus, and over there's halacha that you need to aid him for dini edus. However, Basar v'chazar, which was Rava's wife, it wasn't mitzad cheskes kashrus. Rava knew Basar v'chazar so well that she would never ever change the truth or exaggerate. So therefore, her nemonis was stronger than the regular monis. It was like a yediyah, and therefore Rava was mapich hashvua shekenegdoi. And the Gemara says also the meran l'shtar apumei, but they don't rip up a shtar, but makes the reyes in the shtar. The Nesivis says you see from this Gemara that the nemonis of bigavaei doesn't work to be moitzi moment. To moitzi moment need to aid him, and only to be mapich shvur shekenegdu to make the shtar and the shtariya. It's mahani the nemonos of bigavaei. And Nesivis asks on the Rambam that the Rambam is mashma, it's mahani even for its moment, because the Rambam says that yesh the dayin loden al primash nira lahem. That's the din emes, and even without the edus, as long as the Dayanim see clear and understand clearly how to paskin the Torah, they have a right to paskin the Torah. And the Rambam asks, if that's the case, why is it that the Torah says, and the Rambam says that's exactly a kosov to listen to Eidim, even if you don't know if they're saying emes or sheker, nevertheless, Allah, so the Chayim Medayik, it's mashma in the Rambam that even without two edim, you might see moment if it's a bigavaei, if the yonim see clear that one's mechuyev moment, it's mahani. And it's mashma clearly not like that. And furthermore, it's shver. The halacha is if a dayan sees a edus at night, he can't paskin the next morning according to what he saw by night. And if a umdinah works even without any edus, so why can he judge according to what he saw by night? So Nesivis says that specifically a umdinah, that's the whole world, is mahani imiti moitzi moment. However, in a umdinah like we have in our sugya, that specifically the dayan saw and knows the truth, that's not enough to be moitzi moment. It's tzorchi and the bir advar. What's the difference? Why specifically a umdinah that's the entire world is mahani to moitzi moment, and not a umdinah that's specifically to the dayan? Ein Sefer Simchas Binyamin from Chaburas Dirshu, which explains the Shmaya, the understanding in the Nesivis, what's the difference between a umdinah that's to the entire world or to a umdinah that's specifically to the dayan, that it can't be moitzi moment with the umdinah that only the dayan sees. According to tremendous yisoid that he heard from Mereiner, Mehershkut Shlita, that's brought in Sefer Krivetz Chedushim, that's Mavur and Rashi, in the beginning of Bamitzia, Moitzi lichaveiro Olivaraya. The understanding is Olivaraya is be'edim, and Tzorchi. And why did Rashi say Olivaraya is be'edim? There are many other Ifanuki Moitzi moment with Roiv or Migu, according to the Madam Holchem moment Acharoiv or Boy Veshem is Machloikes. So why did Rashi specify Edim? So he explained that it's Cholik Be'iki Yisayid Gidjoy, that you can moitzi moment with Edim and you can moitzi moment with a Roiv or Bar Shem or Migu, according to the Mandamrim, that it's Mahani. And the Bir Achilik is that Be'emes, every din muchsik is not the pshat that you can't be moitzi misafik, but since the moment is becheskas hamuchsik, there's a svara that you can't be moitzi miodoi below raya, and that's mechayev that should be chal a din vadai, that he has a din vadai muchsik on the moment. However, if there's a roiv or a migu against the tvisa, That's megareya, the tvisa of the machzik, and his tvisa loses the schus muchzik. The roiv is goof megareya, the tvisa, that the tvisa shouldn't give him a din muchzik. And that's specifically by roiv, by Rishem, or migu, that it's in the iked din Torah. And the masa matan between the two balidvorim, there's a roiv and a migu, and that therefore it's megareya, the tvisa of the machzik, that he shouldn't have a din muchzik. However, edim, that's a dovim in atzad, it's not between the iketoy and venitin, therefore it's not megareya. The tvisa of the machzik bechalni has a din muchzik, but the halgeda of edim is the edim could be moitzi even though his tvisa gave him a fartige din muchzik. And with this Yisoidi, he was meirich to explain many other halachas and muchzikois, v'ayin sham oid. And according to this Yisoidi, you can explain the nesivis, that it's cholok be Yisoidi, a umdinah, that's still a cholo oilam, that since it's clear to the entire world, according to the umdinah, therefore that umdinah is megareya, the tvisa of the machzik, and therefore he doesn't have it in muchzik, so therefore you might see moment. However, if there's not an umdinah to the entire world, it's just the umdinah that the dayan himself has, so therefore it can't be megareya. The ikar tvisa of the tofes b'chal, and here's a tofes which gives him or din vade of a muchzik, and therefore to imutzi from such a muchzik you need edim. Moving further on, Gemara says, Mocher, shtar, chov, lichaveiro, vchazar, umachlo. The Kesubos says there's three shittas in the Rishonim to explain this halacha, that if you sell a chov to your friend and afterwards you umachlo, it's chala mechila. The Rif and the Rambam learned that Mocher's shtar is the rabbanon, so therefore mechila, which is the reisa, Kumivatal the Mocher, it's the Rabbanon. Rabbeinu Tam, it's brought in the Rishonim over here, says the understanding is that Mocher's shtar only helps for shib and the chosim and not for shib and aguf. It means there's two separate shibudim, that the loive is mechuv to the malva, his guf is meshubed, which is a shib and aguf that he's personally obligated to repay the loan, and besides for his personal obligation, there is a shib and the chosim that's a shib on the chosim to repay the loan, and that Mahani Mocher's shtar is specifically on the shib and the chosim, which has a din of a mominus, and not on the shib and aguf. So therefore, since the Mocher still has the shib and aguf, and he's moichel the shib and aguf, so mail it's poka the shib and the chosim of the lekeach. The Ravid says a third pshat, that the loive could say that he was only meshavet himself to the malva and not to the lekeach, and he could say lav bal dvarm de diat. There are many others on these Rishonim. And B'chanan asks on the Rif and the Rambam, the Mocher's shtar is the Rabbanon. He asks, why is it different than Meshicha, that's only a kinyan Rabbanon, nevertheless you don't find you can mevatel the kinyan Rabbanon Meshicha b'chlal. So B'chanan says the difference is that by Meshicha you moishech adov hanikne, and mitzad the chayfetz is roi for a kinyan, and it's only missing in the Maisa kinyan, and it's only in the socket that the Maisa kinyan is mahanim midrabanon. However, by shtoris the ekudova hanikne is not roi for a kinyan midiraisa b'chlal. It's not good for a moment, so it can't be nikne midiraisa b'chlal. And Kvega says a nusach that it's a kinyan garua, since it's not a dova hanikne midiraisa. On the sheet of Rabbeinu Tam, the Ran asks that if you say how much it's poka the shib and aguf because of mechila, they can't be given the shib and the chosim. So what's the understanding that when after the loiva passes away, the malva could collect from his nechosim? Says machlikas achorim, what the beer, the teretz to this kasha is, the Kesubos learns the chilik is that by mechila it's like a piroin, like it's paid back the loan because of the mechila, so therefore there's no mokum for shib and the chosim b'chlal. Since the malva was moichel the chov, it's as if the chov was paid back, and therefore you can't be given for shib and the chosim. However, if the loiva passes away, the chov is still kayam, and there's still a chov, so therefore you could be goiva from the nechosim. And the Kesubos brings a tumim that says a different pshat, that if the loiva dies, the Yershim, the Yarshin is Nechosim, take over his Shibud Aguf as well and have an obligation to pay back the loan. And the Kesubos asks, what does he need this teretz? Why can he say the way he explained that is by mechilas afkon the chov, and he has furthermore shver from the fact that you gave from oriv, even when the loiva died, tzalkorchach is see, since there was no hafkor on the chov, you could collect from the shiba nechosim. In the shita of the Ravid, I know Chaim and stencils that has one pshat that the understanding of the Ravid is gufa like Rabbeinu Tam, that the reason why the loiva could say la bal dvarim de diat is because the Mocher only sold to the lekeach the shiba nechosim and not the shiba aguf. So therefore the lekeach could say la bal dvarim de diat, and then Chaim says a different pshat. Ein Rabber and Chedushi Yeshua and Baba Basso that explain the beer in the Ravid is that when someone sells a shtar according to the Ravid, it's not the pshat that the lekeach now has a status like he's a bailim on the chov, and it's his chov. Rather, it's still the seller's chov, and the mechira is only mahani that the lekeach can now go b'mokim the seller, and with our shor from the seller to collect the chov, and therefore, since the seller was moichel the chov and he's not going by shor anymore because he's moichel the chov, so therefore the loiva could say la bal dvarim de diat ein oidik says it says clearly the understanding in the Ravid is because of our shor va'ayin sham and ein oidik Ruvin and Babas it's meirich b'tivei rishonim va'ayin sham.